Welcome back to Girl Talk. This is our final segment. We're talking sleeper sofas. Now, what comes to mind when you hear sleeper sofa? I think saggy mattresses.
Big, clunky.
Big and clunky, springs, bars, basically uncomfortable. And there's got to be viral videos out there of people getting trapped trying to lie there.
Or you hit your ankles. Or
Yeah. Well, the sleeper sofas have really changed, and here to tell us about that is Danielle Curti. She's from Rubin's, where they have some really great ones that we're going to learn about in just a minute. Thanks for joining us and having us here today at Rubin's.
Thanks for coming. It's good to have you back again.
We sure love being here. So, before we talk about the sleeper sofas specifically, tell us what's going on inside Rubin's for this month of March.
Sure. So this March, we have the American Leather Comfort Sleeper sale going on, and then we also have a fabric sale going on. So it's kind of what I like to say, our version of March Madness.
Okay, excuse my ignorance. What do you mean by fabric sale?
So anything that you see in the store that has fabric on it, sofas, chairs, recliners, all all of that is included in the fabric sale.
These pillows too? Or am I borderline?
Maybe you're stretching it on that one. That's a good question, though.
Yes, it is a good question. All right, so the leather comfort sleeper sofa and then fabric items.
Right.
Okay.
All right, so the American Leather Comfort Sleeper.
Yeah.
Kind of a tongue twister. Can you tell us more about that?
Sure. So the American Leather Comfort Sleeper is not going to be, like we were talking about, your traditional sleeper. There's no bars, no springs, so it's not going to sag like a traditional sleeper mattress. It's more of a foam mattress.
Oh, okay.
So it's very, very comfortable. They actually have 3 different types of mattresses that you can select in the Comfort Sleeper. You can do their Premier, which is going to be a little bit more firm, and then they have a gel and also a Tempur-Pedic if you really want to upgrade.
A gel mattress?
Yes, yeah, and it's softer. It's very, very cushy.
Huh.
And now people are able to come in and actually try out the different levels?
Yes, we have all 3 of the different mattress types on our floor, so we can test all 3 of them. So
Nice.
yeah.
And they sound fairly lightweight too, because you think of like everything being so heavy on a sleeper sofa, but like the gel, the foam.
Right, and the mechanism when you're pulling them out is on a hydraulic sort of system, so they're really easy to use, very user-friendly. And I mean, the sleepers themselves are a heavy-duty piece, but yeah, the mattresses are really easy to pull out and use.
You're not fighting with it and struggling
Right.
with it like you always, remember back in the old days.
Let's tick off some of the changes and advantages from the old style sleeper sofa. So I've heard that you actually have more sleeping space. I think of a sleeper sofa as like your feet are kind of at the very end, and
Yes.
these are different.
Right, correct. So they have a special mechanism that actually allows for a full-length mattress, so 80 inches on average. And it's not going to have that gap in the back where old sleepers where pillows would fall down and you'd lose things.
And I also had read that there's some sort of a shield underneath so that you don't get all the dust bunnies when you do pull it out for your guests.
Yes, yep, there's a shield because it'll actually be kind of what's here at the base of the sofa. And then there's also a shield where you're not going to hit your ankles and your shins.
Oh, I hated doing
Oh
that.
yeah.
You'd wake up in the middle of the night and you'd come back and you'd be hitting your shins on the metal bars. So it'll have a shield for that.
No more rude awakenings. That's
Right. Rude awakening, so well for it.
And plus, they're just better looking, way more modern now.
They
You
are.
Come to the store and look around, you'll be really impressed.
Yes, they're definitely.
And Stacey, you had mentioned them being big and clunky.
Yes.
Now these can come
She's so
apart.
excited.
They do come apart. So let's say a client has maybe a small, narrow space or a stairway that they need to get the sleeper up into. Our warehouse and our delivery guys can actually take them apart if need be. It's not something that they love to do, but if you have a guest room that's maybe in a basement, they can be taken apart.
Smart. Smart.
So how many different styles are there of sleepers?
So there's 14 different styles.
Wow, I thought you were going to say maybe
14.
3,
And again,
4.
where you're saying with the clunkiness, you
Yeah.
can get a really thin, narrow track arm. So again, that's going to maximize the space in the room. If you want to do a queen mattress, it'll have that thin, narrow arm.
And can you do leather too?
Yep, leather or fabric, so hundreds of different materials to choose from. And you can get them in any size too, from a cot sleeper to a king size.
Wow.
Wow.
So this sounds like a great way to convert a guest room into, I mean, or any room
Yes,
into a guest room.
an office, anything, just
Oh,
an
great.
extra sleeping space.
Sure, even for like cottages or things like that, I suppose.
Yes, definitely.
Okay, so say somebody comes in and finds a couch that they like, and they don't like the color of the fabric. Are you flexible with them? Can they choose different colors?
Yeah, and that's why we're here as designers, so we can help them choose any different material that they want, whether it be leather or fabric, and all sorts of just anything you can imagine, colors, materials.
And you said this sale you're having, this promotion, is all of March?
Yes, so the Comfort Sleeper sale actually goes through April 5th, and then our fabric sale that we're kind of also having on the side is through the end of March.
Gotcha.
So, yep.
Great. Back to, I want to talk about these just a little bit more. So we're
Sure.
seated on an American Comfort product, but not a sleeper sofa.
Right. So this is an American leather piece. So
American leather. That's
American
what it is.
leather piece.
Okay.
So they also do stationary pieces. And that's a good point actually, because any of the sofa sleepers that you see, you can get those stationary. You don't have to get them as sleepers. They can just be a stationary product.
It seems like you guys can do anything.
We really can. Just, yeah.
You can make it
Yes, and we'll make it work.
Yeah, exactly. You can have a certain size, especially with the sleeper sofas, and you can make it either way. You
Right.
can have leather, you can have fabric, you can have all
You could
sorts
just
of
have a
colors.
chair, and the chair can pull out into a cot or a twin. So
And plus you have this location downtown and the one over on Whitney Way.
we do. We have our West Side location as well, and they have comfort sleepers there too.
Great.
And they're also having the fabric sale this month.
Great. Well, this is Danielle Curti. She's with Rubin's, and she's one of their designers here. Thank you for having
Thanks
us.
again. It's always good to have you guys.
We learned so much.
Thanks to all of our guests. Thank you for watching. From all of us at CW, have a great week. We'll see you next time.